Good morning, everyone. We'll begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamzumarimasu kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no odo no ahagi hara ni Misogi harai tamo toki ne narimaseru harai dono o kami tachi moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o harai tamae kiyome tamae to maosu koto no yoshio Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete kikoshi mese to kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, our reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Meishu-sama's teaching this morning is entitled Self-Reflection and is found on the Daily Inspirations, page 75. Ennoble and lower those who feel no shame in quarreling or engage in conflict with others. Second, please. People who are arrogant and dare to act against divine law often find the tide against them at the very last moment. Humble is the person who is always aware that God's power is perfect, while human power, at its best, is limited. New members are usually deeply impressed by the divine blessings and miracles they experience. Thereafter, if they practice their faith earnestly and sincerely and have the right attitude, they will continue receiving abundant blessings, will be loved and respected by others, and will see their lives greatly improved. Naturally, they should become increasingly grateful for these divine blessings and endeavor to live virtuously, expressing their gratitude to God by doing their best to give of themselves in service. Unfortunately, with the passage of time, human weakness can sometimes cause people to take the divine blessings for granted, to become arrogant and egotistical, and as a result, to drop their guard. Evil spirits who are always watching for opportunities can then enter, take over, and direct them as they please. How dangerous this is. There is a standard by which a person can tell if he or she is safe from such attack. It is the degree to which that person is selfishly motivated. If our first concern is to serve God in the welfare of humanity, and we are working single mindedly with no thought of self interest, then negative forces can do nothing to harm us. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you for continuing praying for world peace, the victims of wars, such as the recent Israel Iran conflict, victims of disasters, natural disasters, and man made ones, such as the one from Air India last Friday. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Rosilani Nogueira Santos from Barra da Choça, Johrei Center, Bahia, Brazil. Rosilani is 30 years old. Since 2018, she had been suffering from depression and nervous breakdowns. Was undergoing medical treatment and taking medication, but her condition only worsened. She struggled to be patient with her three children. Beginning of 2020, she became unemployed and her depression symptoms intensified. The crises became more frequent. She experienced insomnia, weight loss, and felt completely disoriented. Additionally, she was living in a house lent by her sister who was going through severe financial hardship. In January 2022, she passed by the World Messianic Church and felt a desire to enter. She received her first Johrei and felt very well. From then on, she began attending the church daily, receiving Johrei 3 times a day, and participating in Mitamamigaki, which is the dedication through cleaning as a soul polishing. 2 days later, she began receiving opportunities for day jobs as a house cleaner, which brought some financial relief. Gradually, she was able to sleep without medication, something that had been previously seemed impossible. These changes caught the attention of her family, and she brought them to the church to receive Jode. In April, she secured a steady job as a kitchen assistant and worked as a waitress at another restaurant on Sundays. Filled with gratitude, she continued to attend the church regularly. She began the membership course and received the Ohikari in March of 2022. The following month, she found a job as a domestic worker and her financial situation greatly improved. Her medications were reduced and her emotional state became balanced. She regained her weight, sleeps peacefully, and has become more patient with her family. Today, she's able to pay rent, make offerings of gratitude, cover her expenses, and even provide leisure activities for her children. She expresses her heartfelt gratitude to God and Meishu-sama, as well as her ancestors, for all the blessings and protection received. She's determined to follow in Meishu-sama's footsteps and introduce our practice of faith to as many people as possible, so that they too might find happiness and help build paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this inspiring faith experience. Wish you all a very blessed day, very blessed week ahead of us, and with this concludes our morning service.